Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your September 2025 reading. Hold on, y'all. I got to fix something. So this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. Hope y'all are doing well. So if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Keep in mind, this is general. So if it doesn't resonate for you, check out your Moon or Rising sign or Venus for love. And for those of you returning, thank you for your beautiful energy and support. All right, person on your mind, person you're connecting with, person you're stalking, or the person that's stalking you. Hell, they may even be hiding in your bushes. We're going to find out what the energy looks like and what you need to know surrounding this person. All right, let's do it. Let's start with some oracle cards. Vacay, get away, relax, have fun. Some of you are going on vacation with your person, or maybe you're going on vacation to get away from your person, or just creating some sort of space. Daydreaming, head into the clouds, delusion, hopes and dream. Head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams. Maybe daydreaming, either you or this person, about being together, going on vacation. Getting for some of you, those of you who are not with this person for whatever reason right now, they're dreaming about vacations y'all took together, or maybe you spoke about taking a vacation, going on a road trip. I don't know why I'm getting car road trip. Some of you did this with this person and they're thinking about it heavily. Tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry. Somebody is in the 9 of Swords energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Tension. So again, because they're having all of these thoughts of you, Virgo, it's causing a big fat headache. They're worried. Some sort of plans were made for y'all. It doesn't have to be travel or vacation. Some of you are no longer with this person, or there's tension in the relationship and you're getting away and it's causing them anxiety. Like you just want to get away, you're going away. Feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Reminds me of Empress energy, Libra, Taurus energy. Could have been talks about getting married, having a family. Some of you have obviously children with this person. When I look at this, though, it just looks like obviously she's pregnant. But I think for a lot of you, like you thought you were going to create something with this person. There's this energy of, again, either communication about that, or you really thought that you had found the one. Something like that. I'm getting a masculine energy here, though, that's losing their mind and worried about something that's happened between the two of you. They're wishing it could be different, though. And again, to relieve stress or just to kind of get your mind off of things, Virgo, some of y'all are just getting away. It doesn't have to be anything crazy around the world. It might just be getting a little weekend getaway, or some of you did over the weekend, just to get your mind off of this. All right, let's do this. I'm going to do a couple shuffles. And we're going to get to it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And leave your comments. Let me know what your story is. I love reading y'all's comments. I don't always have time to reply to all of them, but just know that I do appreciate it. Thank you for that. And continue to do that. All right. One more shuffle and then we'll get to it. What does Virgo need to know about love? Person on their mind or the person they're connecting with? We're going to see what you can expect, what they're thinking, feeling. We'll get advice, how they'll be moving towards you in September. Some of y'all have a birthday coming up. We are in the Virgo season, so happy early birthday to y'all. I'm sure I'll be touching base again, but happy birthday. Virgo season is upon us. All right. Let's do it. Also, too, don't bounce off the reading early. Y'all stick around. I clarify and it switches up the energy. Sometimes you'll get pockets of advice throughout the reading that can really help you. Not all of it will resonate. Just because it doesn't resonate within the first 2 minutes doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right, what happened in the recent past? Well, right out of the gate, Queen of Pentacles, there you are, whether you're male or female. Nice. Queen of Pentacles is in a love reading. She's really nurturing a situation, or she wants to. Sometimes she's a wife, a mother. It's just energy, male or female, whatever. But the Queen of Pentacles knows her worth, right? Very well-rounded. She's really above all the queens, if you want my honest opinion. And she's all about a commitment. Moves very, very slowly, but it's because she's well-rounded, right? That Queen of Pentacles is focusing on career, her money, his or her money, family, nurturing a connection. She's like very motherly energy, but also has her ish together, right? So you guys were vibing in that energy, or somebody looked at you in that way. What's going on right now? We've got the Five of Wands. So some sort of competition, conflict is going on right now. Drama, jealousy, something like that with the Five of Wands. You guys may have argued with this person, or you're just in the energy where there's some sort of struggle. Could be jealousy, because in the recent past, you're sitting in the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody outside of your person, there could have been drama or jealousy with this. What's on your person's mind, Virgo? The Four of Wands. So we've got fire, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. They could still want this with you with the Four of Wands. This is celebrations. This is like stability within their home, their life, commitment, taking a relationship to the next level. We're going to clarify it though. They've got that on their mind. So is that with you, or are they creating that with someone else? And that's why there's conflict and drama. What do they think that you want? The King of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So now we have a King and a Queen of Pentacles showing up in the reading. So there's some sort of relationship going on here. You get a King and a Queen of the same suit, it is a relationship, it's a partnership. They're typically married, or like they're invested in some way. They view you as wanting that. Even, there could have been talks about this. I mean, the King of Pentacles, you want somebody who is stable, successful, somebody who's in it for the long run. This isn't a hit it or quit it energy. They know that that's what you're manifesting and that that's what you want with them, but just in general. The King of Pentacles is honest, loyal, successful. He's typically, again, married or has a family, moves slowly, but it's because he wants to build for many, many years to come. You can trust that energy. He's a provider. But since we have a King and a Queen of Pentacles here, is there a relationship going on outside of your connection? We're going to find out when we clarify. How are they feeling about you deep down? The Three of Cups. So there could be a third influence. They want to reunite with you in some way. But remember, the Ten of Cups is ultimately happily ever after, right? Like marriage, family, contentment on an emotional level, building that happily ever after together. The Three is kind of lower side, like you're building towards that. They could want to reconcile differences with you, but maybe there's another issue going on external to them. And when we say third party, it doesn't have to be a lover. I mean, it could be. But it could be, their work with the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy, their career or family or something like that. This person, for some of you guys, is moving or starting a new job. How will they be moving towards you throughout September? You got the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They're curious. If you do not have social media, or if they're blocked and they can't create a fake account, which a lot of people do, then they're just curious about you in their mind. Because with the swords, this is communication. It's your mind. It's your mental energy. The Page of Swords wants to uncover. He wants to know more. This person could reach out to you. It's a page, so it would be kind of little. Either that, or they're going to be keeping an eye on you. They want to know what you're up to, right? Especially if you're in no contact. They want to know what you're up to. And if it's not social media, then, it's asking around about you, asking coworkers or friends or family, something like that. This person wants to know what the hell you're up to, Virgo. Point blank. What's in the hidden factors coming that you don't see? The Six of Cups. There could be children involved in a situation here. Remember, they've got the Four of Wands on their mind. So are they, more focused on their home, their children, something like that? Could you have children? Yeah, you could be in a long-term relationship with this person. If that's your story, you guys have been arguing. They want things to get better, though. They want to resolve something, and they're going to speak their truth because they're trying to figure out how to go about that. But for others of you, there's some sort of family dynamic situation going on here. For some of you, this person's married or they're involved with someone else, but they still feel joy and happiness when it comes to you. They may want to reconcile for some reason. We're going to find all that out. What's your advice from Spirit? What do we got? Eight of Wands. Also, I want to point out in the hidden factors what's coming that you don't see with the Six of Cups. If nothing else, they're definitely thinking about you. Nostalgia with the Six of Cups, happier times, a very strong emotional connection. You're probably very warm and loving towards this person. They're having memories of that. For some of you, you did go on a road trip or you talked about a road trip. There was travel plans made, something like that, and it's stressing them the F out because that's still on their mind. Something about the future. What's your outcome, Virgo, with this person? You got the Two of Pentacles. If there is an outside influence involved in this situation, And I think you would already know. I don't think this is like a haha, gotcha. I mean, unless we see the Seven of Swords, they could still plan on juggling because we've got the Three of Cups in their emotions, which is coming back to you, but there's some sort of third energy influence. We're going to find out. The Two of Pentacles is, you know, a decision, but they're kind of like, they go back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? Do I want vanilla or do I want chocolate? I want both. So it could be. That's your card, Virgo, card of Virgo. Bottom of the deck, you've got the World in reverse. Yeah, so this person definitely feels there's a chapter that hasn't closed. There's unfinished business here with the World in reverse. I feel like you hear from this person. Remember, everybody's time frame is different. Some of you have already experienced this or it's coming. You guys have unfinished business. Something may have ended abruptly. Maybe you've discovered something kind of abruptly. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Tower. But we're going to find out. All right. What does Virgo need to know, please? September, person on their mind, person they're connecting with. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Venus. What do y'all need to know? All right. I'm going to do a couple shuffles and then we're going to get to it. Five of Pentacles. When I parted the deck with the damn Seven of Swords. Somebody ghosted your ass, Virgo, or you ghosted them. We got a sneaky link here going on with that Seven of Swords, avoiding, maybe, you know, keeping something from you, or they're strategizing some sort of plan, but you're icing this person out, giving them the cold shoulder. You may feel like abandoned or rejected in some way for some of you, or you did this to them. Yeah, this feels like a no contact type of thing. If you're currently with this person though, you guys have had some sort of drama, jealousy, fight, something like that going on, and they're trying to bring it together. They're trying to fix something here. That's only for some of y'all, and you probably are in a long-term relationship, you're married, and you have children together. That's just going to be for some of you. The advice with that Eight of Wands could be to free yourself and move forward, or to expect communication coming in. We'll see. Because the Eight of Wands is like forward movement, quickly, manifestation, getting busy, right? Because the Eight of Wands is like your inbox is full, your emails are full, like you're super, super busy in order to you know, put your mind somewhere else. But we'll see. Travel, again, with that Eight of Wands. I'm getting something to do with travel. Some of you guys are just thinking about getting the hell out of town. All right, Virgo, September. What do y'all need to know, please? Love. What does Virgo need to know about their love life and the person they're thinking about? All right, let's do this. We're going to cut it, do it. And then we're going to clarify the hell out of your reading. Okay, let's get this overall energy. You and this person have unfinished business, or somebody feels like something's just not over. Why is the World here in reverse? Sometimes we got to give ourselves that closure, Virgo, because people like to just take off on us. But let's see. Why is the World in reverse? Because of the Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Damn, you're showing up all over the reading, male or female. It feels like this person looked at you as the prize, like somebody that they could really be or could be in a, you know, in a long-term relationship. Nurturing, stable, your career's important to you, your money's important to you, your home. Like it's just, again, the Queen of Pentacles is very well-rounded. They know you got your shit together too with the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this person returned to a Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, but again, she can be the mother, a parent, to somebody's children, a wife, a long-term commitment. They had to go back to somebody. Tell me more. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Who's this Queen of Pentacles with the World in reverse? Why is this your overall energy with this person? Yeah, the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Pisces energy, male. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just saying. I mean, we've got a King and a Queen of Pentacles here. For some of you, this is you with your person. Again, long-term, marriage, a lot of issues, a lot of drama, jealousy, just crap going on. And this person wants to make it right. For others of you, they're involved with somebody else. The King of Cups is typically, you know, in a long-term relationship. But this person has emotion for you, but they can't express it. Because the King of Cups doesn't always show his or her emotions, right? They kind of can keep it bottled up. And it's because they have to deal with something else or someone else. All right, let's get into this. What happened in the recent past? We've got a Queen of Pentacles here. Who the hell is this? Queen of Pentacles and the World. First of all, somebody, because the world is our last major arcana. So it's like everything. It's like, I found my person, game over. It's very serious, mature energy. Somebody looked at you in that energy because you are the Queen of Pentacles as well. This is the full package. Virgo can give me stability, a long-term relationship. I could see having a family. I want to give the world. In order to move forward, I would need to give the world success. But for others of you, this chapter ended. There was a cycle that closed, some sort of ending because of a Queen of Pentacles, the world, with the Nine of Cups. I think you guys you guys may have ended something with someone because you found out somebody had like a family or was married or some shit like that. They were moving, something. But there's another energy here for a lot of y'all. Some of you decided to travel with this person, and it was like, just making yourselves feel good because there's been tension and drama in your relationship. And again, for others of you, you ended something here because there was a mother figure, a long-term relationship, something around you. You decided to pour into your own cup with that Nine of Cups, focusing on your career, focusing on yourself, saying F you and F your family. Why is the Five of Wands here currently? What's this about? And the Tower. Didn't I say earlier, I bet the damn Tower shows up? Well, there it is. Scorpio energy. Conflict, drama, jealousy, fighting, arguments, right? And it's bringing the shit down with the Tower. Listen, if there's something weird going on in our lives or a connection and we don't make a move, like we keep allowing it, the universe will bring the Tower because they're like, Virgo, we don't want this for you. There's something shady about this. And it'll just bring it, it could be something shocking could have happened as well. Like maybe this came out of nowhere. Again, some of you, this has already happened or it's coming. This can be a divorce or a breakup due to conflict. Like you guys just are not on the same page. For others of you, there was competition here, and the Tower is just bringing it all down. Maybe it shocked the hell out of you. What's this Tower? And Judgment. Yeah, you had to make a judgment call. It's a wake-up call. I got to let this fall. Because, again, with this conflict or this competition, I'm not going to be a part of it. I'm the damn Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles. Like, I don't do that. I'm focused on my future and my stability, myself. Like I'm calling in a long-term relationship. I'm sure as hell not going to be part of any type of third-party shit. Scorpio. 2 cards of Scorpio there. So some of you are connecting with a Scorpio or they have Scorpio on their chart. What's on your person's mind? 4 of Wands. Why? And the 3 of Wands. So there's that 3. So yeah, there could be certainly a third energy involved. And for some of you, it's their family or it's their job. We just know something got in the way here. And it's causing tension or it caused tension. But with the 4 of Wands on their mind and the 3 of Wands, if you notice in this card, like he's thinking about the future. Like, what's out there for me? What's out there for me in Virgo? Or what's my path? What are my plans? But he's got his back kind of turned because he's waiting to see what's going to manifest. So because of another relationship, because of a move, something like that, this person is having to turn their back, but it's only halfway. So again, I keep getting this energy of this person trying to keep you in their life because maybe they're unsure about their future. They're unsure if those ships are going to come in, right? On their mind, definitely though, is some sort of stability within their life, their home. And they've had to turn their back on you. Another card of travel with the 3 of Wands. Why is this 3 of Wands here for this person? This reading is going to be long, I can tell. The Knight of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They still want to give you a love offer. But while they're waiting for to see how something else is going to play out with the Knight of Cups, the Knights are coming in, they're coming out. He's on the move. The problem is he turns around and leaves again. So it's a Knight. And you guys are sitting over here in Queen energy. You're manifesting a king. They could already be king and queen with someone else. And on their mind is writing in to either give you an apology or it's, with the Knight of Cups, it is a love offer, but it's not permanent is the problem. They view you as the King of Pentacles, stable, successful, like you do very well for yourself in your career, but you're also going to require somebody who's bringing the same to you. You want a matching pair to your energy. Why the King of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands? 5 of Wands again. For some of you, they just view you as being very busy, and your career or their career, something like that, is what's gotten in the way. But for others of you, like being put in a competitive situation, you're like, not so much, not doing that. I am more about the future and commitment and giving to myself and focusing on myself, my career, my money, that kind of thing, because I don't want to be a part of drama. Why is the 5 of Wands here with the 6 of Pentacles? I'm just going to say it. I'm not saying it's true. This is how they're viewing you. For those of you where this person is dealing with somebody else, children, a partner, a marriage, something like that, or they're moving and they can't be with you all the time, something like that, they think that you're still willing to give to them even though there's somebody else in the picture. You may be a little bit conflicted, but there's something about your energy where they feel as though they can give to you and give into other areas of their life. And if you're already married or in a long-term relationship, this is balance. You may not be real happy about it. You guys may have argued about it, but they want to give to you, but they also want to still be able to give to whatever else is going on in their life. And whatever that is, you guys have argued about, but they think you're going to be okay with it. I'm just saying. What's going on in their feels for you? How do they feel deep down? We've got the 3 of Cups. Why? The 4 of Pentacles. Why do they feel the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles for Virgo? Why do they feel this? With the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of them are holding on to you until they get out of another relationship. They feel like you can reconcile. You can be happy together. You make them happy. You guys have gone out on dates or you've spent time together, right? And they want to reconcile. They want to make something right, but they have to hold back. Some of them, it's financial issues. They're trying to get their money straight. Others of you, there's something going on within their family, their home, something like that. They got to get out of something else. And they're going to still reach out to you or still want to be around you from time to time. But they have to hold back in a sense as well. And it's because there's another partnership. I don't know if y'all are going to go for that. They can't commit to you though. And they know that, but they still want you around them. Moving forward, what can you expect from them? We've got a Page of Swords. What does this little fella want? Page of Swords with the Strength card, Leo energy, pride, ego. They can't quite let you go. They got to know what's going on with you. They're curious. Whether that's looking you up to see what you're up to. Because it feels like deep down, they kind of feel like they can keep you around by maybe coming in every once in a while or while they get everything else situated in their life. The interesting thing though, Virgo, is the King and Queen of Pentacles are in the upright. So if this person is involved with someone else, those two are in the upright. And so it's not going to be anytime soon. It's not like they're in the reverse, but they still want to be able to have access to you until maybe that situation ends or until they can give you more attention. It's something like that. They think you're going to be okay with that. Moving forward, Page of Swords, Strength. Some of you are connected with a Leo. Why is the Strength card here? 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so they're having to hold back. And with the 7 of Wands in reverse, that's kind of passive energy. Like I can't fight for something. I don't expect, Virgo to necessarily fight for it, but it's because of the Page of Swords. Again, it could have involved children with the Page of Swords, but I think mostly also they're just curious about you. They're wanting to keep an eye on you. Why? Well, because they have to hold back. There's a lot of physical tension, if you know what I mean, as well. There's a reason why they can't act on their impulses here fully, as far as a long-term commitment. And with the 7 of Wands in reverse, that's very much energy of, I don't have a leg to stand on, right? And so I have to just lay down the one. I can't fight for something with Virgo right now. Again, if you're committed or in a long-term relationship, this is like them giving up the drama, the fight. Virgo, you win. Let's go out to dinner. Do you know it's something like that? You guys may have been, again, marriage, very long-term relationship. You may have been fighting over money as well, finances. What's in the hidden factors? We've got the 6 of Cups. Why is this here with the 2 of Wands? Making plans for the future. Somebody is at a crossroads with you because, again, something to do with family or children. They're thinking about you heavily, though, the good times that you have had together. But in this deck, she's just sitting there. She's just thinking about it, making plans, trying to figure out the path forward. But again, there seems to be a delay. What's your advice? 8 of Wands. Why? because of the Hermit. There you are in the upright. Spirit's like, yeah, that's good, Virgo. We like you in your element. Going within, really, really, this is going to require, you know, reflecting on the situation, right? In seclusion, on your own. And with the Eight of Wands, this is about progress, manifestation, and forward movement. Manifesting something until you make the full decision to leave this behind, to ghost them, to pull away or whatever, right? Because there seems to be pauses and delays. And I don't know if you're going to be okay with, well, sometimes we can hang out. You know, it's something like that. You want to be front and center, which you should. That's clear with the King and Queen of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying, like, don't completely seclude yourself from dating. Stay busy. With the Eight of Wands, it's also about make sure you're manifesting exactly what you want, release and move forward. And I feel like if any of you feel stuck, whatever your situation is here with this person, that energy is going to start to speed up. You're going to start getting busy. Like, you're not going to be sitting here in hermit mode for very long. All right, what's the outcome with this person? We've got the Two of Pentacles. So a choice or a decision. Balance needs to be regained here. That's your energy, Virgo. What's this about? Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They could be juggling you with a water sign. She's in the upright, though, so I don't know. I think this is you balancing your emotions as well. What's this Queen of Cups and the Eight of Swords? Yeah, somebody's stuck in another relationship. That's just what it feels like for some of y'all. Others of y'all are going to resolve something here with this person, but there's still tension. And with the Two of Pentacles, it's like choices and decisions to bring the relationship back together. And you do, but it's going to require balance. It's going to also require healing, right? Because there's been some sort of argument or fight here. The Queen of Cups is emotionally balanced in this, especially in this deck. She's freeing herself. She's like, F it, leave it behind. I can be that nurturing, warm, loving person, says Virgo. And it's like you work something out and you do it because with the Two of Pentacles, you're able to fit all aspects of your life, including this relationship. You're finding balance. Others of you, they're juggling you with the Queen of Cups, or that's their intention. And it could leave you stuck with the Eight of Swords. That's why Spirit's saying, go within. We're like, really think about this, reflect on the situation, get busy in other areas of your life with that Eight of Wands. So if you are somebody and this is happening, it did happen or it's gonna happen, right? Where somebody has responsibilities to a family, a marriage, a child, a home, something like that, just know this person is still holding on to your energy. They may even reach out, but they feel like you guys can come back together from time to time while they're trying to sort some shit out. I'm not saying it. So I know y'all are gonna get in the comments, I'm not putting up with that crap. Okay, don't. I wouldn't advise it either, but I'm just saying this is what this person's thinking. And they plan on keeping you in their life from time to time. So that's what I've got for you, Virgo. All right, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon. Take care.